there, my name is Sarah Buyukan, and on today's video we are going to Quebec. Okay, Quebec. So Quebec is the only French speaking province here in Canada. Okay, and one of my subscribers is asking me how to the question is from the Mura squad, and the question is how to apply permanent resident in Quebec. Do we need to study French? Disclaimer, I'm not an immigration consultant here in Canada, so what I share with you is just based on what I got information from my friend who live in Quebec and one of my relative who is working in Quebec. Quebec is a beautiful province, has a very strong economy based on skilled workers and natural resources. Okay, so stay with me until the end of this video because I'm going to share you some other informations, because some people out there, some of my subscribers is asking me about the Quebec. Okay, you don't need to speak French to apply a job in Quebec if you have this chance, especially those people like from other countries, like in Philippines. We don't know how to speak French, but a lot of thousands of Filipinos in Quebec are working, and later on they're willing to learn French language. Okay, and some of them, they get their permanent residence. Okay? So the question is, do we need to study French to go in Quebec? Okay, people in Quebec speak fluently in French. Of course, that's their language, but they know how to speak English also, so you don't have to worry about, like, you know, if there's a job offer for you in Quebec and you don't know how to speak French, and it's okay because they speak with you English. But if I were you, before you go to Quebec, you at least learn like a basic common French language, right? Because then you, at least it's easy for you to communicate, especially those elderly people. If you're going to be a nanny or a caregiver, then at least you speak a little bit of French, then it's easy for them too, right? Quebec run its own program, and like for example, those jobs, the skilled jobs, they have their own requirements. Okay, so let's say those nannies or caregivers, I have a video about like they have the old pathway for nannies and caregivers that you don't need to take English examination test to apply in Quebec. But as I said before, you apply for your permanent resident in the future, you need to do some examination for your permanent resident as well. So it's either you do French or English. Okay, I chat with one of my relatives also in Quebec. Okay, he's working there under a skilled program. So he told me that they have to study French in preparation for the examination for their permanent resident in Quebec. They need to study French. Okay, but he told me, he said it's so hard, so that's why he stopped. So for me, my best advice for you guys, just in case you go to Quebec and you have a hard time to do those French language or do the examination, if by chance you can transfer in another province here in Canada, okay, like Manitoba, Ontario, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, all Alberta. Okay, so it's up to you to choose. But if you're going to Quebec under work permit visa, you have to make it sure before you transfer to another province here in Canada, you need to find an employer who provide you work permit visa. Okay, because that is very important for you to stay here in Canada. Okay, and then later you apply for your permanent resident. Okay, but then if you are a permanent resident already in Quebec, you can just go and transfer anywhere around the province in Canada, whatever province you want to choose, and there's no problem for that because you are already a permanent resident in Canada. Okay, unless if you are under work permit visa, you still need to continue your work permit visa until you get your permanent resident. Okay, so for you to apply for your permanent resident in Quebec, you have to make it sure you have a 1 year full-time work experience. And when you apply for your permanent residence in Quebec, you have to make it sure, because there's a question and answers. The question is, are you willing to stay in Quebec when you get your permanent resident? And if you say no, they will decline your application. Okay, because that's the purpose why they approve you, because they want you to be the residents in Quebec, right? So, but as I said, if you got your permanent resident in Quebec and if you choose to stay in some other province like in Canada, you can able to transfer anytime you want, and anytime, like whatever province you want to choose. Okay, but during your application, of course, they won't approve you if your answer is like, okay, I'm going to just to get my permanent resident and, you know, move in some other province. It's not fair for that province, okay? For people outside Canada who wants to go in Quebec and settle in Quebec, you can either apply through international student, okay, student visa. And as I said in my other YouTube videos, that's the easiest way for you to become a permanent resident in Canada, through international student, okay? Especially if you speak French, and this is your advantage to come and stay in Quebec, okay? And for people also who have the money, like businesses, people, investors, take this opportunity and apply in Quebec. For those nannies and caregivers who cannot even pass their English examination test, try to apply in the province of Quebec. The people who are skilled workers, try to apply in Quebec too, okay? But please go to their official website and do some of your research. Go to the official website of quebec.ca. You have to, if you don't know how to read French, click the English, okay? They have two choices, either French or English. You choose the English one, and then it will translate the information about the jobs in Canada, especially for overseas people. People out there who wants to apply here in Canada and become a permanent resident, take this opportunity and try to apply in Quebec. So anyway, this is just a quick video, and hey, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that notification bell, because they said if you hit that notification bell, you will be updated every time I posted new videos regarding about life here in Canada, jobs in Canada, or news update here from the immigration, okay? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.